Hi guys, welcome to Wrestling Retrospective, and in this video I'll be doing my Clash at the Castle 2022 predictions. So starting off, we have Rey Mysterio and Edge coming back together to face against the Judgment Day. I personally think in this one that Edge and Mysterio win for just the nostalgia fact. I think that they built this up as a kind of Edge needs to be winning matches because of his big return at SummerSlam. Therefore, I think they're definitely going to win on this one, which is a shame because I feel like the Judgment Day, they kind of need the win more. But I can't see them having Edge and Mysterio losing this one, unfortunately. Next up, we have Matt Riddle facing Seth Rollins. At first, I wasn't really bothered about this match. When it was announced that they weren't going to do it at SummerSlam, I was kind of relieved. I kind of wasn't that invested in it. But after this week's Raw, when you've got Matt Riddle swearing and you're getting ultra personal with Seth Rollins mentioning his divorce and his kids and stuff, I've actually quite turned 360 and I'm now really invested in this one. I feel like it's going to be a really good match on the card as well. I feel like it could be one of the matches of the night. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I like how they've made this ultra personal, and again, both of them are phenomenal athletes. But for me, I feel like Riddle is going to get the win in this one. Unfortunately, because Seth Rollins hasn't won a lot on pay-per-view this year. He's been putting over Cody, putting over other people, and I feel like though Seth Rollins needs the win, I think Matt Riddle is the one who's going to get the win here and maybe go more towards the main event scene. But yeah, I like the fact that Seth Rollins is helping out the younger talent. And yeah, as I said, Matt Riddle to get the win in this one. Following that, we have Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss and Asuka taking on Bayley, Dakota Kai and Io Sky. I'm really looking forward to this match. I feel like it's going to be a good 6-woman tag team match. As far as the winners go, I'm really unsure, but I feel like due to their kind of return last month or 2 months ago, I feel like Bayley, Dakota Kai and Io Sky should get the win here. Just because they're a new team, they want to assert dominance. I feel like the best way to do that is to have them win this match. I know there's they haven't made quite the impact that I thought they would have by now anyway. I honestly thought that Kai and Sky would win the tag titles and defend them against Bliss and Asuka at the pay-per-view, and then have Belair defend the Raw Women's Championship against Bayley. But instead we're going this way. I think there's always this case of Sasha Banks and Naomi coming back to insert themselves into this feud as well. But I'm not sure on this one with the women's tag titles not being on the pay-per-view. I'm not sure whether they might save that. But I feel like a good way to insert Naomi and Sasha Banks back into the fold of WWE would be through this match. However, as I said, I think it'll be a good match, and I've got Bayley, Dakota Kai and Io Sky for the win. Next up, we have the Intercontinental Championship match between Gunther and Sheamus. I feel like this match is going to be really good, really hard hitting, kind of more a brawl match than more of a fight than the match itself. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I feel like though Sheamus is going to get the win in this one. I feel like Sheamus winning his Grand Slam the Grand Slam title in Britain will be a really good moment for him, and I don't think he'll take anything away from Gunther either. I feel like Gunther will probably win it back pretty quickly afterwards, if not at the next pay-per-view. But just to have Sheamus as the Intercontinental Champion, as a Grand Slam champion, he fully deserves it. He's been having banger matches for the last few years. I just think he's going to be a really good match. Sheamus fully deserves to win here, not that Gunther deserves to lose. But I feel like having Sheamus have this moment in the UK would be really good. I know the fans will love it there as well. That's kind of why I've swayed towards Sheamus, kind of the home field advantage, if you will. But yeah, again, I think this could be match of the night. I'm very much looking forward to it. Following that, we have Liv Morgan defending the SmackDown Women's Championship against Shayna Baszler. I'm not really looking forward to this match. I'm really not liking Liv Morgan's title reign, and I do feel like I feel like Liv Morgan's going to win this match, and that's my prediction, is that she's going to win. But I would be more than happy to have Shayna Baszler as champion. But it seems like we're going to go back to Liv and Ronda, which I really don't want. Just Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair nowhere near the title picture would be brilliant, because there's always that looming factor of Charlotte Flair's going to come back at any point. She did the Stone Cold podcast thing. She's probably done something for the This Is Awesome women's thing, and it's just like, we don't want her back. Or at least I don't. Anyway, I know. I've got friends who have the same opinion. Especially if she's going to come back and go straight into the title picture. It's just something that I'm very sick of happening with Charlotte Flair. And same for Ronda Rousey. She doesn't need the championship. She's a viable threat on her own. She doesn't need the title. Whereas people like Liv Morgan, if she got given a decent run, Shayna Baszler, and others on the roster, they could do a lot with the championship. I also think that SmackDown's women's division is very thin at the minute as far as title contenders go. Over on Raw, you've got Belair, Lynch, Bayley, Asuka, Bliss. On SmackDown, you've not got that many title contenders, which means we have to put Ronda in these positions, even though she doesn't need to be in them. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like Liv's just going to look like she's going to cry all the time. Shayna's going to use nothing but submissions. And then the finish will be Shayna putting the Kaviri clutch on, Liv reversing it into a pinning position, because it's the only way Shayna Baszler ever loses a championship match. And it's very repetitive and very predictable, which I don't like. Hopefully, they do something shocking, or they make Liv a viable winner. But I just can't see that happening. If Becky can't beat Shayna without having to reverse the submission, then Liv's got no chance. So yeah, not really looking forward to this one match-wise. I've got Liv Morgan to retain. And finally, in the main event, we have Roman Reigns defending the undisputed WWE Universal Championship against Drew McIntyre. For this one, I think Roman Reigns is going to retain the championship. For whatever reason, I cannot see Drew winning this match. He's had momentum on his side, he's had the better of the bloodline throughout the last few weeks, but I just cannot see Roman's title reign ending here. I am very biased towards Karrion Kross taking the titles from him, or at least one of them. I would really like that, but I am a huge Karrion Kross fan. Of course, there's the factor of Cody coming back at some point, taking the titles from him, The Rock. There's all these different people who could take the titles from him, I guess, but I can't see it being Drew this weekend, or tonight even. Unfortunately, I think it'll be a decent match. I think it'll be really close. I think it'll be the closest Roman's got to losing the championship so far in his reign. But I don't think Drew will get it, and I've got Roman for the win. Right guys, those are my predictions for tonight's Clash at the Castle event. I hope everyone enjoys it. Anyone who's gone down to Cardiff to watch it, have a good time. And comment below what your predictions are for the pay-per-view. I'm looking forward to it as a whole. I think it'll be really good. They're going to make quite a spectacle out of it. I'll be watching it tonight with my brother. So yeah, everyone enjoy it. And I'll be back tomorrow with my All Out predictions. And then there will be reviews for All Out and Clash at the Castle on Monday. For now, I'll see you later.